thinking about getting a Perk Facial at Sephora, you may want to stick around and listen to my experience to hopefully let you know what to expect, maybe some things you can do to make the experience work better for you, and to make sure you leave with products that you're really gonna like and use. So let's go ahead and get started now. And I got my first Perk Facial last year, and the benefit I think to it is that you get a very light, non-invasive facial exfoliation and moisturizing. The process is very sanitary and sterile, which I really like, but the benefit to it is that the money that you're spending on the service goes towards product you're actually going to take home with you. So if I recall, the service I think is like 70 bucks, 60, 70 bucks. So it's, it's spendy, right? That $80 or whatever that dollar amount is goes towards your product. So you get there, you make your appointment. If you want to really fully get the experience of how their products work on your face, go there with makeup on. I think I went there without makeup on thinking, it'll be good. I know they're going to be putting stuff on my face. Why show up with makeup on? They're just going to take it right off. But what they do is they sit you down, they ask you what your concerns are, what your goal is, what products you're interested in, if there's a line you're interested in. So have an idea of what you want. At that time, I didn't know. I was kind of going to them saying, I don't know, I'm not too sure. Sun care is important to me and I'm trying to find something for that, and, fine lines and wrinkles, but I really hadn't done my own research on any products that they carry. So that's one thing I would have changed about my experience is I would have gone at least having an idea of something that I wanted to try out or something that I researched myself. And what they do at that point, and for my experience, because I didn't have a particular product in mind, I just kind of mentioned a couple of concerns, and the Sephora person basically kind of goes shopping for all of their skincare throughout the store, and they come back with everything under the sun. So literally, I think she came back with about like 13 different products. And I was like, whoa. One was to cleanse, one was an oil cleanser, one was a chemical exfoliant, one of them was to combat redness, one of them was to combat wrinkles, one of them was to, everything under moisturizers, cleansers, oil cleansers, cream cleansers, micellar waters, everything, you name it, they brought it back with them because they're trying to sell you product, right? That's their goal. You're trying things out, they're trying to get you what you need, and it's great, don't get me wrong. But the other thing number 2, I will recommend for you is, yes, it is fantastic to feel pampered, for sure. But the thing about this is they're trying out products on your face for you. You know how you like products to feel on your face to some extent at this point. You get a feeling for how things are working, if you feel like it's actually cleansing. You know how you clean your face. And they are trying all these products. They're feeling them on their fingers. They're feeling how it's working on your skin, and you're not touching it yourself. You just feel somebody massaging your face, basically. So she's doing all this stuff. So even though I showed up without any makeup on, she's doing all this stuff. She's rubbing product over my face. She's cleansing this, making sure that's clean. She's doing a chemical exfoliant, micro exfoliant. She's doing all kinds of stuff. And then they finally do the service. And if you've looked it up online at all, it's pretty cool. They put this kind of like rollerball thing, attach it to a machine, and all the gunk goes into this little tank. They have 2 kind of processes you can do. One of them is for moisturizing, and one of them was for like brightening, and it had to do with the solutions or tonics or whatever, the skincare that's in the little micro exfoliant rollerball things that they put on your face, and it's connected to a machine. It's sucking the gunk out. Sounds gross, but it's great actually. And so they do the whole process, and then it comes to the end part where they're, putting toner on the skin, moisturizing, wrinkle creams, redness removal stuff, and putting, 5 or 6 different products on your face, which is great. Your face looks fantastic. It's glowing. It's happy. Your skin has never looked better. And I'm not paying for the service and having to pay for product, because if you get like a legit facial, you're paying for the facial. And if you want to buy any of the products from the place that you got your facial done at, then you're also buying the products. So it's like paying for the facial and paying for the products. So at the end of the whole process, with 50,000 products that have been put on my face that I have not touched myself, remember, that's something that I wish I would have changed. I wish I would have, applied some of it to my face so I could see how it felt. Because I'm going to get to why that's important in just a moment. So stick with me on this. So she puts out all of the products, and it pretty much covered her whole counter. And she's like, okay, so which products are you interested in? Which ones do you like? And I'm like, well, shoot. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know which ones I like, because you just put them all on my face for me, and I don't know what they feel like. And, I know my face is happy. It's just had a process done to it, but like, I really don't know. And I said, well, how much does everything cost? Right? How much does this all cost? And she kind of adds everything up, and it was like over $300 of products that from start to finish she had put on my face. So that was a no. That was not happening. So I said, if I had to leave with just enough products to meet the minimum, what would your suggestions be? And then she said, well, what are your real main concerns? I said, well, I really want a sunscreen for my face that I can wear under makeup. So she said, okay, take this one. So she puts this one aside. I'll show it to you in a minute. Then she said, well, what's your other thing? And I was like, I really don't like, the redness I have in my skin. So she's like, well, that's this one. And then I said, I'm really looking for a cleanser for my face that isn't aggressive. She's like, okay, this one. And I was like, you know what? She's like, I think part of your problem is you are doing physical exfoliating, using your Clarisonic, but I think you need a little bit of a chemical exfoliant, because one of my complaints was I felt like I'd put moisturizer on my face and it wouldn't absorb into the skin. And she's like, I think, older dead skin cells are sitting on top of your skin and just not allowing product to seep in. And I was like, what, that makes sense. She's like, okay. She's like, take this one. And I'm like, all right. So we add everything up, and then I was like, that's still a little bit more than I wanted to spend, so I needed to get rid of one product. So I took the one that gets rid of redness, because after all, I got concealer. I'll work with that, right? She tabulates everything. Where am I from? She adds everything up and gives me the total, and it's around like $80. It's a little bit more than the minimum. Whatever I paid, it was a little bit more than the minimum required for the service. But I was like, all right, I'm okay with this. So then it comes to the point where I'm taking this stuff to use at home. All right. So I get home, and I've got this one, the gentle cleanser, which I'm going to show you right now. It's from Caudalie, Paris. It's the gentle cleansing milk. It is 6.7 fluid ounces, and it's $28. And this is what it looks like. This right here. Now, if you'll remember, I told you I got this service done probably close to 8-9 months ago. That's all I've used. And that was painful to use that much. So, again, I can't say it enough. This is why I think it's very important to get your own hands involved in this process. You're shelling out the money. It's great that you're getting pampered, yes, but you need to feel and see how these things work for yourself. And this is why I also think it's important for you to go with makeup on your face, because this was the gentle cleanser that says it cleanses and removes makeup from the face and eyes in one step. And that could not be farther from the truth. I have tried using this on my face. with a cotton round with my fingers. It says, use morning and evening, apply with a cotton pad to face and eyes, remove the last traces with a toner. This stuff was awful at removing makeup. And I'm not using anything like groundbreaking on my face. I'm not using waterproof stuff on my face. That's not what I use. It did not remove anything, and it felt like there was a film on my face, and it still didn't get all the makeup off. It's awful, absolutely awful. If you want this as a gentle cleansing milk for your face and you don't wear makeup, yeah, get this. It's great. It's not going to disrupt the pH of your skin, and it's very mild. It's going to sort of clean your face. But if you wear makeup and you want this to be your primary cleanser, forget about it. $28 down the drain. And this is, again, something that they thought I might like, but I didn't give them the real me when I went. You know, I didn't have makeup on, and I didn't try doing it myself. The other thing that they tried on my face was the Peter Thomas Roth Firm X Peeling Gel Exfoliant. It visibly exfoliates by rolling, lifting, and sweeping away when massaged onto skin with multi-action enzymes and cellulose that help uncover a smoother and fresher, newer looking complexion. Oh my god. Okay, so the directions. Apply a generous amount to clean, dry skin. Gently massage in a circular motion to visibly exfoliate. Rinse well with water. For extra enzymatic exfoliation, leave on for 1 to 5 minutes before rinsing. Use 1 to 3 times a week. I'm about halfway through this. And the reason is, this is, of course, something when I was there that they used on my skin. But I wasn't doing it. They were doing it. So you put this stuff all over your face and you just start rubbing it, massaging it, you know, avoiding your eyes and all that good stuff. And it just starts to pill up into these little balls of product and skin. I don't know what it is. It is so messy. So you have to stand over the sink and do this and try to get all the stuff to fall into the sink. I mean, obviously she was doing it and, you know, the same stuff was happening. The little balls were starting to pill up and kind of drop all over the place, but I, you know, wasn't noticing it. And as soon as I started doing this at home, and I was like, this is so miserable. It is. So this is how much it costs. And you get 3.4 fluid ounces. So like I said, I'm about halfway through. Would I ever buy this again? No. And did I wish I really kind of got my fingers in it myself? Yes, because I don't think I would have selected this as something to take home after that service. And last but not least, my sunscreen. So there's no shaking this up. This is the Unseen sunscreen from Supergoop. Broad spectrum SPF 40. It's water and sweat resistant up to 40 minutes. And it says it is weightless, colorless, scentless, oil-free formula for a face that smooths the appearance of pores, grips makeup in place, and leaves a velvety soft finish. Perfect for all skin tones. Apply a dime-sized amount as the last step in your skincare routine and before your makeup. So, no. I will never, ever, ever buy this again. It is probably about half full, and it's one of those sunscreens. I don't know if this happens to you or if I'm this weird lone wolf with sunscreens, but there are some sunscreens that you put on and I just feel like it blocks your pores and then it makes you sweat more. Have you guys experienced that, or is that just like a me thing? And there's some sunblocks that you put on and, you know, it's fine, normal, everyday, regular. And there's some that you just put on and I feel like just sweat just starts pouring out of me. I'm already a sweaty person. I don't need help sweating anymore. And this stuff makes it worse for me. And it's not just this brand. It's just certain sunscreens. I don't know if it's what they're made with, but some are just miserable. So I've tried to wear this underneath makeup, and I've tried to wear this just, you know, going out, working out outside, going out for like super long walks. Sweat just starts pouring down my face. It's like my face can't sweat here, so it like is forced to come out from like the top of my head. I don't like it. Does it work at protecting your face? Yes. Yes, it does. So for that, I won't fault it. But for me, this just does not work. It feels awful. I hate having it on my skin. Where this made me feel like my skin was suffocating. So I was trying to go hard, go big, go home, get some great skincare. SPF 40 meant, you know, bought for my face from a fancy place. And I'll never use it again because I didn't get through this nearly enough. I was trying to use it the other day and the product has totally separated. So I basically need to get rid of this. It's not good anymore. So this, my friends, was, geez, I forgot how much I spent on this. This was 40 bucks. It's now $40 down the drain. So from my experience, I got 3 products and I pretty much dislike all of them and never buy them again. That's not going to stop me from going back and doing this Perk Facial again, but I am going to approach it differently. I'm going to wear makeup on my face. Maybe not like full makeup, but I'm going to go with makeup on my face. I'm going to ask to try the things myself. And the thing I didn't realize, because I'm not a Sephora person, I don't have one nearby, so it's not my store of choice. Ulta's not even close to me. But what I know now is you can get samples of anything you want to try. What I would suggest, let me just go ahead and wrap this up. Perk Facials, Sephora services, you're paying for the service, but the money goes toward product, and it is skincare focused. I didn't ask them if I could get regular makeup with it, but I don't believe you can. This is how I'm going to approach the Perk Facial the next time I get one done. I'm gonna wear makeup on my face. I'm going to use the products myself. I'm going to try them. I'm going to say, show me how to apply this. Let me try it myself and see how it goes. Because, you know, you got your own routine of how you get crap off your face. So see if that works into your routine. Don't change your routine to use this new product unless it's going to, you know, magically get rid of every imperfection on your face. Then you might want to change a few things. But that is not real life. So get your hands dirty. Try the products yourself. Try the removers, try the cleansers, try the moisturizers. Use your own hands. Put them on your face. Let them pamper you a little bit with some things. And items that you're not too sure about, ask for samples. That is the one thing that I think I really missed out on. And I could have made some better purchasing decisions when I was there, for sure. So you can make the most out of this. And you can spend your money wisely. And this is what I hope this video helps you to do. But if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you've had the Perk Facial, you know, share with us your experience. If you're planning on getting one, and if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to help try and answer them if I can. But other than that, I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you found any of this helpful to you at all. Like and subscribe if you want to see my next video upload. I try to do makeup reviews, unboxings, and informational stuff. The goal is to help you spend your money better. So if you like that kind of video, come visit me again soon. I hope you have a good day or a good night wherever you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!